Hey everyone, how are you? Ashley Amanza here for a Monday card pull. Okay, first of all, tell me what you guys think about the long straight hair, because I love to curl it. I'm still getting used to it, and I would love your thoughts and feedback. Okay, today, you guys know I love these decks. I love Gabby Bernstein's decks, and I think that they resonate with so many people who are on here. And this is the Universe Has Your Back deck. And I love here because it's all about getting us on board with being a miracle worker. Oh, Brooke says, oh my gosh, your hair. Do you love it? Girl, tell me, because I like it, but I'm not sure if I love it. She's like, it's amazing. You look like a famous singer. A lot of people say I look like Katy Perry, which I love, but I want to get, she goes like, are you famous? Oh, my sweet friends. I just had some lunch, so hopefully it's not in my teeth. Anyways, yeah, thank you for the feedback, because I'm like, I don't know, my hair's starting to fall out. This is a very real issue. If you guys struggle with hair loss, please let me know what your remedies are, because I'm like doing everything that I can. With that being said, I feel like I have to keep my hair short, so this is not about me. This is about you today, and thank you, Brooke. She says, I love it. It looks so shiny and so healthy, and I see that some of you guys are popping on. So come say hello. Tell me, what are you doing today? I'm so happy that you are on here for this. This card pull. I just had an amazing session with one of my fantastic clients, and I just feel so high vibe today. I'm also puppy sitting, so if I have a little air of stress, that's why, because I thought puppy sitting was going to be so cute, and all they do is snuggle all day, but that's not what they do. You guys have a puppy, you know that is not what they do. They chew up everything, and they pee everywhere, and they are just, but anyways, hey Chris, hey everyone. All right, so I'm going to pull an overall card for all of us today. Oh, here it is. It's falling out. And again, this is the Universe Has Your Back deck by Gabby Bernstein. And so awesome, because I saw this card when I first pulled it out of the box, which is usually telling. I was like, oh, I'll shuffle it in there if I'm meant to see it. They were meant to see it. I always trust the direction of the universe and know that I'm being guided. I always trust the direction of the universe and know that I'm being guided. So I'd love to know, like, where are you guys at on your journey? And are you starting to question maybe? Question where you're at, question why you're here, question why this X, Y, and Z has happened to you, why this was said to you. If you are, trust it. I feel like this is a huge sign that is being delivered your way. Because when you trust it, like, it just releases the expectations, or releases the stress and the pressure that we put on us. Like, it's here for a reason. I really do believe everything happens for a reason. Oh, you can hear the puppy with his little toy. This is going to be interesting. And know that you're being guided. So with that, if you're like, Ashley, I feel stuck, and I don't know what to do or where to go or X, Y, and Z. Augie, no. Hey, come here. You should just come here. Come on the live. Come here. Come here. Come here. If I get up, you guys are going to see my pajamas. Presentable up top, party on the bottom. That's how it works when you're an online entrepreneur. We'll get him over here soon. He's super duper cute. But if you don't know, if you feel stuck, always ask for a sign. You can lucid dreaming. This is a huge way that I get downloads. You guys know, as a psychic, all of my gateways are open, which actually can be pretty rare. So if you want to develop those, you let me know. I'm here to help. But lucid dreaming is another fabulous tool with whatever it is that you want clarity or guidance on. Before you go to bed at night, journal about it, ask about it, set a clear intention, use your big girl voice. We don't whine to the universe and like, I don't know, I feel like I'm stuck and I don't know what to do. No, you're like, I would like solutions and answers for this. Lex says, wow, I'm glad I clicked on this live. It resonates heavily. Awesome, I'm so glad. Use your big girl voice, your big boy voice if you're on here and you're a man, and say very clearly what it is that you would like to have delivered to you in that sleep space. And like, whenever I do that, I always wake up, and it's okay. Like, I'm very skilled at this, and I want you guys to be there too. So if it takes a little while, that's okay. But what will happen eventually, the more you practice, is you put a really clear delivery into the universe of what you want, and you think about it all day, 8 hours a day. You are walking around, your physical body is active, and then for 6 to 8 hours at night, you're sleeping. Like, your physical body remains. So your spirit self, your higher self, your soul, all of those things are out there manifesting what it is that you've called in during the day. So if you want clarity and you want guidance, then before you go to bed, and this is just one tip, before you go to bed, say it really, really clear, journal it, think about it, pray about it, have some sort of system if you would like. You can hear a little squeaky toy. And ask for it to be delivered to you in a very clear message while you sleep. And then you'll wake up with the knowing. And so I've had some huge lucid dreams come through, and I was like, wow, thank you for that. You know what? Maybe I'll share that at the end, because it's... You guys, I was like, I want a puppy, and so I'm puppy sitting, and now I don't. So much. So that's a really beautiful and powerful way that you can be guided. Also, ask for signs. Ask for what a sign is for you. Maybe your sign is numbers, right? Maybe your sign is feathers. You could ask for anything. You're like, okay, if this is the right path for me, holy God, creator, source, spirit, whatever you feel alignment with, if this is right for me, please show me a white feather. Or please show me the numbers 1111. That's mine, right? Like I believe in numerology, and everything that they say online. I think it's really, really great. But for me, if you see those numbers, just tune in and say, what does this mean for me? What does it feel like, the message that I'm trying to get? And that is what that number means to you. So ask for a sign. Try the lucid dreaming, connect with me. We can tap into that too. But just know, you can always trust the universe, the direction of the universe, and know that you are being guided. We just have to still our mind enough to be able to listen to that. Look, he's chewing on my plant. Can you please stop it? Come here. Come here. I know you want... Oh, here. He's very still and he's in my lap. My friends want to see you. We're on a live. Come on, let's get it together. Okay, with that, moving on. Thank you guys for being patient. I want to know, do you guys have puppies? Do you guys have dogs? Because while I'm pulling another card... Oh, and let you know, if you would like a card pull, please let me know. I'm going to pull another group one here because I feel called to do so. I really want a dog so bad. I was like, I'm going to go for walks more, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. So sometimes I'll, like, pet sit for my friends. And this little puppy has, like... You guys know what I'm talking about? Okay, this one's on top. Beautiful. There's nothing sexier than my authentic truth. So if you're on here, this card is for you. There's nothing sexier than your authentic truth. Lex says, I have a 2-year-old and had a puppy. That was a big no. That's so funny. I get it. That's the other thing too. My husband, like, we don't want to have a baby right now, but like maybe in a couple years or something. And it's just like, well, we'll start out with a puppy and we'll see. And yeah. Anyways, we'll see. But I think if you are on here, I said we have a couple of us, there's nothing sexier than my authentic truth. There's been a big conversation around some of my mom friends about, like, when you're a mom, how come being mom is not enough? How come we also have to be fantastic cooks and house cleaners and entrepreneurs and money makers and baby makers and all the things? Like, it just isn't enough to be a mom. Like, it should be, because motherhood is freaking amazing, you know? And I've, like, even talked to my husband, and we have corrected this limiting belief that he had, but he's like, people do this. People have babies all the time. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I was like, whoa. Hold up. Again, we corrected that limiting belief that he had. But it's like, it's not enough. We always have to, like, it feels like, right? This is my own personal experience. Lex is like, yes, like, you get it. It feels like we have to look the best and walk the best and talk the best and have all these accolades. Like, I just feel this high expectation, and it's like we have to be sexy, but we also have to be like cool, casual, and want to eat a burger at the same time, right? Like, we have to do everything. We have to be everything, and that's okay. But here's the bottom line, you guys. Nothing is sexier than your authentic truth. So whoever you are, whoever you be that, because that is truly sexy. I think that I just had a vision of, I've had people in the past tell me, or you see this sometimes online, of like the best thing in the world is when you have, like, maybe it's a country song I'm thinking of, like a girl with like a sideways ponytail and no makeup on, like, that's how I love you best, because that's honestly when you are just being your super authentic truth, and that is super sexy. And something else, if you guys are a business owner on here too, I'm going to say this. Megan's like, I needed this so much today. Girl, I am so glad. And if anything else is resonating with you, if you have questions that are coming through, send them in here. I want to talk with you guys. I love Mondays because we get to do this. Here's another thing. Okay, I'm going to kind of like, no, don't chew my plants, please. I got really triggered. Really triggered by somebody who, as another woman in our community who is new to town, and she sent me a message, and it made me so angry because she didn't realize where I'm at in my business or my practice or what I do in the community. Like, I've worked really hard to be where I am today. And for her to just assume that I have done none of that, and just her approach, it like really triggered me. So that's for another conversation. And I had to work through that, right? Like, if something triggers us, that's an opportunity for, like, thank you for these emotions bubbling up at the surface. Like, thank you for that. So now I know what I need to heal, right? That's how it works. But what triggered me was, among a few other things, like, she led with business. She led with business rather than leading with who she was. And I was like, dude, I don't care if you think you're an Instagram influencer and you have 1,600, that's what she said. She's like, I thought she said 16,000, but it was like, And I looked and she has less than me. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? But she's like, yeah, I have this many followers on my Instagram. And I'm like, and I spoke here and I did this. And I was like, okay, but like, who are you? Like, I don't care about that stuff, which, by the way, you can fucking buy followers. Like, I know you can. And that's probably how you got them, because I looked at the people who were following you. Like, okay, this is actually getting really sassy. But here's the thing. I don't want to know your accolades. I want to know who you are at your soul. You know, I really honor your past and everything else. This is like a different conversation, but your past and everything that led you up to this moment. But I want to know who you are. Like, what has that made you into today? Like, your authentic truth. Like, don't try to impress me with the degree that you have or the this or the that. Don't do that. I want to know like your authentic truth, because that is what makes you sexy, right? So just a reminder, you guys got like a real sassy side of me, and that's, see, here's the thing. I'm a human being, and so I get to say that, and I have to work through my own blocks with that. Okay, so I see that some of you guys are on here. Who would like a card pull? Sometimes I feel, I have you guys on my phone, so sometimes I don't want to do random card pulls because, oh, Amy, I see you on here, because I don't want to infiltrate in anybody's energy. So what I can do, I see some of you guys pop on, some of you guys pop off. Megan says, girl, yes, I have a supervisor that literally speaks sales speech to me and everyone notices. Pure connection is what's missing. Yes, yes, yes. By the way, happy belated birthday, Megan. It's true. So lead with your heart. People don't care, like, what you've accomplished, like, that's cool, you know, but they want to know who you are, and you get to show up in that power and that energy every day. So I will pull another card. This is for everyone. Isn't this like a beautiful card too? It kind of reminds me of like the light and the shadow work blended together, because that's really who we are, which is super powerful. Okay, another card for the group. Oh, hey, this one was just like hanging out there. Ooh, so good. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. This is so powerful. Oh, the capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words that I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. Okay, I'm going to be super real with you guys. Now, you're either going to love me or you're going to hate me, and that's okay, because I'm going to love you anyways. But I pulled this card for me. I pulled it for everyone, but I'm going to tell you like a little bit more in depth. No. See, this is what puppies do. He's just eating my plants. Please stop. Ugh. What do? I have these beautiful, gorgeous plants, and he's just like eating them. We have like this huge plant, like huge. It's like this big. My husband, he kept eating it. My husband just like picked it up and put it on the table. I'm like, did you hurt your back? How do you even do that? But our house isn't puppy proof. Okay. Anyways, so let's come here. Come here. Oh, here is the terror. Here's a little terror. He's so cute, isn't he? He's so adorable, but you just want to squish him and. I understand Cruella de Vil now after having a puppy. I say that with love. Okay, so back to what I was saying with the energy to tune into love. So with this person who had approached me, and she really, really upset me in what she had said. And I'll be really real, because you guys are my people. She had invited me to an event, and it was like to make $10,000 a month in your business and learn about X, Y, and Z. And she was name dropping people in our community. And I was like, oh, that was weird that you're name dropping. Because this is my home, these are my people, this is my city, you know? And so I thought that was weird. I got weird energy from her from the first time I met her, and how I was like, you know, tell me about you. And she's like, I have this many followers, and I've been featured here and here and here. And I'm like, cool, but like, who are you? Like, where are you from? Like, what's your name? I want to know your middle name. Like, you know, that's who I want to meet you at. I don't care about all these accolades. So that triggered me, and she sent me this event, and I was like, I'm already at that level. Like, I'm not, you know, sorry, I'm not interested in that. And it was kind of rude. It's kind of like someone saying, hey, whoever's on here, hey, how about you come to my my webinar or my workshop so you can learn your ABCs? And it's like, that's kind of disrespectful. Like, I know my ABCs. Why would you assume that I don't? Like, that's just rude. And so I was really, really triggered by that. And then I had said like, hey, like, not really interested, but maybe if you did a workshop on like Akashic Records or something, maybe then I would be interested. Just trying to be nice, because I didn't know how to, I had to work through my own stuff, and I didn't want to be mean to her. So I was just being nice about it. And then she's like, oh, I'm doing enrollment calls. I'd love to get you on the books. And I'm like, I don't want you to be my coach. Like I ended up telling her this long, beautiful message, but I was like, when you are ready to get to know me as a human being rather than a human doing and just like vomiting all of your shit on me, I'm like, I'm not interested. And other people are not going to be interested either. It was just like rude and disrespectful. I'm like, you have no idea who I am or like what I do or anything about me because you didn't ask. You just like talked about yourself when we saw each other. You know what I mean? And I was like so angry, and I'm still feeling obviously this like fire. And obviously I'm not going to say names here, and you guys are witnessing me as I'm processing this, but here's what it is. If you have someone like that who has triggered you, who has underestimated you, who has hurt you with their ignorance, which is kind of what this feels like, and you're kind of resonating with what I'm saying, here's what it is. The capacity to tune into the energy of love. I was not looking at this woman through eyes of love at all. I was looking at her as competition, as like a hater that I need to defend myself against. And this is all illusion, right? Like all about perspective. And then I felt combative. Like it pulled at all of this like energy of previous times when I have been told like, oh, you're not pretty enough, you're not smart enough, you're not skinny enough, you're not this enough. Like I've heard it all. Those are quotes coming out of people's mouth. The puppy's chewing on the table. Like, how do you guys do this with puppies? I don't know. And I wasn't seeing it with love. I was seeing it with like anger and frustration. You know what the root of that is? Fear. Because I was afraid. I was very much afraid. I'm like, oh, this girl is another person in business in Reno, Nevada, right? Like, I don't go up to my brothers and sisters. You guys in town, I'll go to networking events, like I'll do that. But I'm not going to go up to you guys and just barf on my business. No, I see you are my brothers and sisters. All of you guys on here are my brothers and my sisters. So I will offer what I believe to be true, but I'm not like, hey, let's get you enrolled. Without even knowing you, that's not fair. And if you ever feel that I do that, please tell me, because I need to be corrected, and I would never mean that. I don't think this girl did either. She's just like doing the thing, so I will have a conversation with her. But I was tuning into fear. Fear was making me angry. Fear was making me want to fight back. Fear was making me like, and that's false evidence appearing real, right? Now we have two options when we have fear. Number one, F everything and run, which is like, want to like scream and snap at her and never talk to her again and block her on all social media sites, which I would not do, but that's fear. That's one option. Or number two is face everything and rise. And that's what I choose to do. And that's what you can do. And what we can do is we choose into the energy of love. Ask, did this thought come from fear or from love? It certainly was not love, right? With this experience. It was definitely fear. So now please help me realign and course correct so I can see through the eyes of love, tune to the capacity of love, because when we do, it gives me the words when I'm ready to speak up. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to this girl. I need to calm down because I was really upset, and it was just how she delivered it. And I had other people reaching out to me too, like, do you know this girl? Like, she's doing the same thing to me. Like, this is weird. Why is she doing this? Who is this person? You know, I'm a native to Nevada, so like I know my people here. And I like had all of this stuff, but tuning the energy of love, like when I'm ready, I'm going to speak up and just say, hey, coach to coach, I want to tell you, this is why I've responded this way. And this is what I can say to like encourage you in your coaching. And she can take it, she can leave it, but I'm not going to say anything until I'm ready to like fully sink into this. So think about this for you guys too. It gives you the energy, the words to say when you're ready to speak up, the compassion you need when it's time to forgive. I have to forgive her. I do for hurting me, for underestimating me, for I feel like kind of walking over some of my friends, and then the power I need when I am lost, because I'll tell you guys what, I felt super lost in that moment. I was angry with myself for being mad at somebody else. I'm the lover, and I'm like peace, joy, and happiness, and sparkles and unicorns all the time. Like, why am I mad at this person? Why am I angry? Like, I was mad at myself. So I choose to forgive her. I choose to forgive myself and realize that I get to course correct and choose again. So I feel really uncomfortable sharing that with you guys because I'm like, oh, these people are going to judge me. Like, they're seeing the real me. Guess what? Nothing's fucking sexier than your authentic truth. So let's tune into that. Take our tops off because this is real life, you guys. If you guys have thoughts on that, like, I would love to know. You are my community, and I do these card pulls for you. This little puppy, look how cute he is. And we'll do one more card pull. He's a little tiny wiener dog, so he's kind of awkward to pick up, huh? I'm sorry. Okay. How we do one more card? And also Megan, she's like, thank you. 30 is so beautiful so far. I remember one of my best friends, she's like, Ashley, F anything younger than 30. She's like, I forgot what else she said, but I remember saying that. She snapped. She's like, fuck anything younger than 30. And I was like, you know what? Like, amen to that. And I'm so confident now in what I do. Like, I still struggle with normal things, right? Like insecurity, or like, ooh, I just said a whole bunch of stuff on Facebook Live about like my own shadow work that I'm doing. Like, hell yeah, that makes me feel a little bit insecure. But in like other areas and aspects of life, I feel so confident. Like, I'm a grown woman. I am not a teenage girl trying to find my identity. I know what to do with it. And I like do that and the deep work. Okay. Here's another card pull. Ooh, we got another bright purple here, which I love these colors. Hey, Maribel. It says, my vibes speak louder than my words. Ooh, this is a good one. So I would love to know something, pulling this for the group. Are you acting in alignment with your words? Because people can feel it. You know, when you walk into a room and you can just feel the energy, you can just tell, right? Like, is this good energy? Is this bad energy? Is this creative energy? Nothing's really good or bad, but you guys know what I mean, right? What is it? Because those vibes speak so much. And even, you know what, with this puppy is so cute. Sweet little Augie is so cute, and I adore him and I love him, but I felt myself being frustrated with him because he's not potty trained, and he's not even potty trained on the mat, which is like really frustrating. So I'm like walking around, and it's almost like this, like imagine anger as a form of like body odor. Like, I'm like walking around and I'm kind of like grumpy at him. I'm like, I have work to do, and you're chewing on my plants and pulling things over, and you're this and you're that. Like, my vibes were speaking way louder than when I was like, okay, excuse me, Augie, like, excuse me. Like, those are my words, but my vibes, like, I was feeling frustrated, and he could tell. Like, I was watching it and I was like, Ashley, return to love, right? Like, what do you need to course correct? What do you need to take a break in order to step into that power? So that way I'm nicer and I'm being kinder, and my vibes, because they're going to speak louder than your words. So whatever situation that is that you are going through right now, I encourage you to be in alignment. How are your words, and how are you actually acting? And are you congruent with both of those? And again, be authentic, because that's super sexy. All right, you guys, we've got these amazing cards here. I want to read this one again because I really love it. For those of you guys who are new or popping on, my capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive yourself and others, puppies, and when it's time, or in the power I need when I am lost. Now let's go back to that too. If there's something in your life right now where you're feeling lost, or you're like, I'm stuck, or I don't know, or I feel stagnant, just remember, you can always trust the direction of the universe, and that you're always being guided. Always. And we went through this in the beginning. You just got to ask for those signs. You got to ask for the clarity, and that is beautiful. Lucid dreaming through prayer, gratitude, manifesting. Those ways to kind of like call it in, but also just say, hey, please show me a feather. Please show me a yellow puppy, or something. Be anything that you want when the time is right, or something. Nothing is sexier than your authentic truth, and your vibes speak louder than words. So with that, that's a wrap, you guys. I love you so much. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you next Monday. Bye.